Good day everyone, we are the Group 1 and we are going to discuss about the school head and school-based management, including the meaning of school-based management, advantages of school-based management, and disadvantages, and the legal basis of the school-based management, and so on and so forth. But before that, let me introduce to you the school-based management. The Local Governance Code of 1991, RA 7160, are given more power, authority, and responsibilities and resources in an organization, where they're going to exercise their power and responsibilities to work together for peace, order, and good governance. School-based management has given an opportunity and power to direct the affairs and development of learners.
So what is SBM? SBM is a DepEd trust that decentralizes the decision-making from the central office and field offices to individual schools to enable them to better respond to their specific education needs. One way to empower the schools is through the SBM grant. What is SBM grant? SBM grant is a support mechanism that aims to improve the learner participation, school attendance, completion rates, and student learning outcomes. What is SBM? So SBM is a decentralized management initiative by developing power or authority to school head, parents, teacher, and students. SBM is a strategy to improve education by transferring significant decision-making authority from the DepEd Central Office, regional offices, division offices to individual schools. SBM provides principals, teachers, students, and parents greater control over the education process by giving them responsibility for decisions about the budget, personnel, and the curriculum. Due to the involvement of teachers, parents, and other community members in this key decision, SBM can create more effective learning environments for children.
The legal basis of school-based management. The Philippine Constitution provides that Congress shall enact a local government code that will institutionalize a system of decentralization in Article 10, Section 3, whereby local government units shall be extended more power authority. The Local Government Code of the Philippines, also known as RA 7160. The Medium-Term Philippine Development Plan of 2004 to 2010. The Governance of Basic Education Act, also known as RA 9155. Basic Education Sector Reform Agenda through Key Reform Trust. The Schools First Initiative of 2004.
We will go now to the advantages of the school-based management or SBM. There's a lot of advantages in SBM, but here are some. First, it allows competent individuals in the school to make decisions that will improve learning. School-based management helps the teachers and the administrations to take charge in decision-making. That will help to improve the school performance, and the effectiveness of the decision can be a way to improve the learning. Second is, it gives the entire school community a voice in key decisions. It is important to give value to the school community. School-based management helps the school community to share and to implement decisions that lead to focus and to apply. Third is, lead to greater creativity in the design of programs. School-based management makes the teachers and administrations to be creative because of the fact that they are thinking about the possible improvements to improve learning, and their collaborations lead to a good program. Fourth is, it improves morale of teachers and nurture new leadership at all levels. School-based management involves moral leadership because it is the time where the teachers and the administrations are the ones who will start and lead to the goal to improve the school performance. Fifth is, through SBM, problems and needs at the school level get solved faster and specific personalities and cultures are taken into consideration. School-based management helps not just in improving learning, but also fix problems through considering the things that is important. And lastly, since schools are given more power to direct themselves, they are made accountable for results. SPM makes school accountable to the stakeholders. Since school-based management, the school has the power to lead for better and confidence to accountable the results. We believe the teachers knows the best for the school and community. And that's all for the advantages of school-based management or SBM.
Some of the problems that SBM stakeholders might encounter includes more work for stakeholders, less efficiency, uneven school performance, an increased need for staff development, confusions for new roles and responsibilities, coordination difficulties, and also the accountability. For example, a school may want authority over decision, but the public will still hold the board accountable for the result of those decisions. State and district policies may also require school board and district involvement. SBM is a complex undertaking, raising multiple policies issues involving lines of authority for making decision and responsibility and accountability for the consequences of such decisions. The barriers that may prevent SBM from being implemented successfully includes lack of knowledge by stakeholders of what SBM is and how it works. Second one, lack of decision-making skills and communication skills. Third one, the lack of trust among stakeholders, statutes, regulations, and union contracts that restrict decision-making authority and some teachers' involvement. Last one, the reluctance of some administrators and teachers to allow others to take over decision-making authority.
Now, here are the conditions for the success of school-based management. First is teachers, school heads must be given the opportunity to make choices. They must actively participate in school improvement planning. In this way, SBM empowers them to take the lead and explore all the opportunities to support the improvement of the school. Next, the involvement of parents and teachers must be strongly encouraged and highly welcome. By means of this, SBM strengthens the collaboration of the parents and teachers that they are mostly engaging with the students, considering they know the conditions and needs of the students for the learning development. Third is that in higher authorities must actively encourage thoughtful experimentation and innovation in the atmosphere. Where mistakes are viewed as a learning experience, they must be willing to share their authority with the academic and the larger community. So SBM enhances the commitment with the communities, including the local government, school sponsoring bodies or the stakeholders, the principal, teachers, parents, as well alumni to invest time, money, and effort in the making the school a better place to learn and see how integrated the school management. With that, it is further promote shared leadership and governance between the school and community. Lastly, teachers must develop reflection, problem solving by all means that SBM improves the morale of teachers and encourage them to have a sense of vision for the school improvement by the process of their self-preference and professionalism.
The school head functions to generate successful school-based management system. The school head plays a vital role on the SBM setting since he is the first leader in the circle of the school. He will have to manage the school competently, have a great decision making, and be able to see the needs of the school to better perform and give a quality education. And the first function of a school head is to be an instructional leader with a clear mission, instructional programs, learning climate, and support professional development. First, the school head have to make sure that the school has a clear mission which it can be decided and communicated among all school members, including school committee. Second, school heads should manage instructional programs. They have to supervise, evaluate, and control school's instructional program, including the curriculum and the student progress. Third, the school head should provide a positive learning climate and support professional development, incentives, high expectation, and standards with visibility in order to get achievement in student performance. One of the functions as well of a school leader is being a transformational leader that is facilitator of change, motivator, and a coach. A school head should be able to initiate great changes and transformation at the school. First is being the facilitator of change. The school head will stimulate all staffs to be creative and innovative and to change their own beliefs and values of dealing with school issues. They are encouraged to think out of the box and use unique ways to solve problems that they face. It is in line with the concept in SBM about delegation of power. Second is being a motivator. Since the school head will need to communicate high expectation to all staffs by inspiring true motivation so then they are committed to school vision and interested in school-wide activity. School heads also could bring into their schools new ideas and research about teaching and learning. It is in line with the concept of motivational devices in SBM system. Lastly is to catch individuals that are part of the school. In SBM system, school head act as coaches, advisors, while trying to help all staff members to solve the shared problems. Transformational school leaders assist group discussion of alternative solutions and avoid conflict among school members. As transformational leader, principals should become a good listener in which they listen carefully to individuals' needs as per their needs and community members. Lastly is to be a visionary leader. According to the concept of SBM, schools are independent to set their own mission, goals, policies, strategic plans, and evaluation strategies. Principals should learn how to anticipate educational reform or a total new system of education. School heads are not required to create vision by their own. As visionary leaders, they should engage teachers and community members on developing the mission and goals of the school through such as some meetings that help them work together, develop, and accept consensus. As a conclusion, school heads are an important member. And the school heads are an important member of schools and they should use various leadership styles when leading school-based management. The results of effective educational leadership style applications in the context of school-based management have to match with changes in skills, capabilities, roles, and responsibilities of the school heads. School heads are encouraged to discover the most appropriate leadership strategy or a combination of leadership styles in order to deal with some issues under school-based management. In order to achieve highly effective school and have a successful implementation of school-based management system.
School level of school-based management or SBM. To determine the SBM level of practice of school, the DepEd Order number 83 series of 2012 or the use of school-based management assessment tool with contextualized mean of verification or MOV is being applied. So this tool is used for school head, SDO, SBM monitoring team, and regional field technical assistance team. These tools are based from four principles which are leadership and governance, curriculum and learning, accountability and continuous improvement, and management of resources. There are three indicators for the points given to school. Zero means no means of verification or MOV. If MOVs indicate early or preliminary stages of implementation, it will be rated as SBM level 1. If MOVs indicated planned practice and procedures that are fully implemented, so that will be rated as SBM level 2. If MOVs indicate practices and procedure that satisfy the quality standard, it will be rated as SBM level 3. So after getting the average rating for each principles, their score determine what school level of SBM they belong to. So there are three SBM levels of practice. first level is developing stage. So developing, the schools tend to develop structures and mechanisms with acceptable level and extent of community participation and impact on the learning outcome. In level 2, which is maturing, the school tend to introduce and sustain the continuous improvement that integrates wider community participation and improves significantly the performance and the learning outcome. In level 3, which is advanced level or accredited level, the school ensures the production of intended outputs and outcomes and meeting all the standards of a system which is fully integrated in the local community and it is self-renewing and self-sustaining. And that is all for the school level of school-based management or SBM.